At this very moment, a narrow stretch of water is silently holding the global economy hostage. The vulnerability of the international oil market does not lie in a boardroom or a battlefield, but in a 21-mile geographic gap between Oman and Iran.
Strait of Hormuz, why is it so important?
It's one of the most critical ways that goods from Middle Eastern countries like Saudi Arabia get to the rest of the world. And at the most narrow part right here, it's just 30 miles wide. And so that's why Iran can make it so difficult to pass.
So what passes? I know oil, I know gas, but what else?
Right. Well, so oil, I like that you mentioned that 20 million barrels a day before the beginning of the war was going through it. That translated to hundreds of billions of dollars a year, right? But it's not just oil. It's gas, LNG, sulfur, also fertilizer. What time of year is it for farmers?
Planting seed.
Right, that's more expensive for them. Also, aluminum passes through. Commercial goods, think electronics, manufactured goods.
As you watch this, every supply chain that fuels your daily life remains entirely dependent on the free flow of vessels through this exact bottleneck. The real question the media completely ignores is how a single geographic corridor reshapes the entire map of global power. If you want to understand the reality of the Strait of Hormuz geography and significance, listen closely to the end. Here is what the mainstream media will not tell you. The Persian Gulf is not just an energy hub. It is a meticulously weaponized choke point. Tehran's regional strategy relies on a logic that diverges from classical military control. By exploiting the surrounding Arabian Sea and Gulf waters, they have engineered a layered network of maritime influence. When a state leverages local non-state actors alongside advanced missile systems, the nature of the conflict changes entirely. They do not need to permanently blockade these shipping lanes to inflict catastrophic damage. Simply generating uncertainty regarding territorial law and maritime security is enough to artificially spike crude prices and shatter market confidence. This geopolitical shift transforms geography into an asymmetric weapon, turning vital sea routes into active deterrence belts against any adversary. We have seen this exact strategic architecture before. Look at the Red Sea's Bab el-Mandeb, where localized proxy forces recently paralyzed international waters, forcing the world's largest transport fleets to reroute entirely. But the stakes here are exponentially higher. How can any modern nation survive when over 20% of the world's total crude oil production transits through a single, highly contested traffic jam? This is not just a logistical hurdle. It is the ultimate vulnerability of modern civilization. Consider the sheer volume. Millions of barrels are packed into massive tankers every single day, navigating a shipping corridor so narrow that any collision or localized threat immediately halts the movement of global trade. The geopolitical risk cannot be overstated. The era of uncontested maritime commerce is permanently over. The map itself is now the ultimate weapon. As these multi-directional threats converge, the safety of the global economy balances on a razor's edge. What happens to your reality when the flow of energy through this critical channel stops entirely? Head to the comments below and tell me if you believe the international community can secure this vital corridor, or if we are already completely out of time. Share this briefing and let the debate begin.